What kind of challenges does an organization that is just, let's say dipping their toes in the water with personalization experimentation, what might they expect and what kind of challenges do they face?
Yeah, I think this is a really fascinating area. Having been in that space for quite a while now, from what I've observed multiple times now, there can often be a disconnect between what's expected when a organization or a leadership team makes the decision to, hey, digital experimentation, we should be doing that because they've
Right.
seen it somewhere, they went to a conference, or personalization, we all know that we should be doing it because of all the benefits to our visitor and client.
Right.
But often there seems to be a thought that you purchase the technology and you flip that switch and suddenly, cool, now you've got experimentation, or now you've got personalization. And I may be oversimplifying that a little bit, but I've observed that oftentimes there's a dissonance or a disconnect between the thought of
Yeah.
what it's going to be like in the actual reality of what it means to stand something up. And just to provide a sort of a few examples there, having brought in experimentation in several places, I think that's a great transformative capability. And I like to use the analogy, it sort of shines a light in the dark corners, particularly in the corners of an organization's tech architecture, as well as their data infrastructure.
Mm.
So as you think about particularly browser side experimentation, where you're sort of manipulating pages and experiences within the browser, the team was working off the underlying page code or the architectural code. And so if that code isn't disciplined or doesn't have best practices or standards, particularly that are shared across different application teams that you have, experimentation becomes very challenging. For what should be easy, it can suddenly become a more rigorous type of process. An example of that is I had a dev on my team who was becoming frustrated because he found that different devs on different teams weren't using a consistent class or ID structure. So he was having to manually do a lot of things in order to generate a test. So one simple example, but it sort of points to the larger picture. Like, as you think about these tools, there's a degree of transformation, even internally, that might be necessary to arrive at the desired scale or impact that you're
Yeah.
looking for.